That's kind of a intrinsic, important, interesting question, how to reduce that which we now rely upon more and more. Hello, I'm Katja Von Garnier. I'm a filmmaker, and I'm going to answer the questions for the Cut interview. It speaks to stopping something, and to me, the first thing that comes to mind is what I'm wearing. It's basically to cut deep sea mining. But I think, we live in a world of duality. If you cut something, if you stop, it always goes with beginning something. So the beginning would be to reconnect with the wisdom of nature. I think caring is a superpower, undervalued, widely undervalued. But of course, as a filmmaker, we have to find ways to use our emotional storytelling, right, to bring in issues we care about. Well, it feels imperative. It feels necessary. I think we as humanity, we learn through story, right? Stories are like in sacred scriptures, and now there's a value shift that needs to happen. I think we need to turn to our relationship with nature in a big way. I think we have to learn from the wisdom of nature. And so I think a lot about finding ways to bring value and making value experiential of something that is not valued enough. Well, I don't think we can do it alone. I think it takes a village. Movie making is a village. So, of course, not alone. Of course, in partnership with a lot of people. Well, it's very active in me right now. I mean, it's been there for all of what I'm doing, I think, whether it's, female issues or, animal-human relationships, something I'm really concerned about. But especially now, actually, I'm turning to the ocean, which is an area of big concern. The ocean and its magnificent inhabitants. I have this intense love for dolphins and whales, so I deeply care about that. Any mindset that puts extraction first, that goes to extraction, I think it's time to give back. And also, I would love to create stories that instill in us the belief that we're here to be guardians and custodians of this earth. I heard, of course, everybody speaks about travel and that's stuff like that. But, I heard from someone who worked at a company in Berlin about carbon dioxide reduction. And she was telling me that 15 minutes on a server is equivalent to 1 year of an old fridge. That's kind of a intrinsic, important, interesting question, how to reduce that which we now rely upon more and more. My own cut project is turning to the oceans and talking about the healing powers of dolphins as sentient beings and the destructive frequencies we put in the oceans. It's called The Soul of Water, that I'm going to financing with.